Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video, and this time it is of the NG Models 1400 scale Ryanair Boeing 737-800 with the split scimitar winglets. But before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. So I'll start off with the box. On the top left of the box, it does say Boeing 737-800. You have the computer-generated image of this aircraft in the middle. The bottom left does say Ryanair. The registration is Echo India Delta Lima Yankee. And then, of course, you do have the box art as a whole with the Ryanair design and coloring on the background. And this is also, this model is Ryanair's first 737-800 with the split scimitar winglet modification. So they did kind of start later in all of their life cycles, the plane's life cycles, to do this, but they are finally adding them, which I think is a nice touch. Boeing product, NG Models 1400 scale die-cast metal. On the bottom of the box, you've got sort of the same things, just in a more condensed format, but also the item number, and for this model, it is 58163. The left side of the box is that simple, and the top is very similar to the bottom, and the right side's the same as the left. And on the back of the box, you do have the same box art as the front. And don't forget to check out the NG Models social media, and also warning, choking hazard small parts for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14. That's all for the box, and now for the model. I'll say right off the start that NG has done a fantastic job with this model. There's no quality control issues. Coloring is pretty on point. The blue might be slightly too dark, but not really that much. So overall, I'm very satisfied with this model. So let's start, as always, at the front. You've got the nose cone, the pitot tubes, cockpit windows. You have your nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll. On the gear doors, it does say DLY, Delta Lima Yankee. That's for the tail number. The L1 door there, the Ryanair billboard titles and logo at the front, going all the way to the middle of the fuselage. You do have the one antenna on top, your overwing emergency exits and routes painted on the wings there. You have your engines, there's the back, the side, and the front inside the engines. And then, of course, you have your split scimitar winglets. The top half is the same as the standard Ryanair blended winglet version, with the dark blue with the yellow Ryanair on the outside, and then the white with the dark blue on the inside saying Ryanair. But then the bottom halves of the split scimitar winglets, and it's the same on most of their Maxes, it does have the yellow on the bottom half of this split scimitar winglet. Then you've got more passenger windows as you go towards the back. Then you have the Irish flag and the registration, which again for this model is Echo India Delta Lima Yankee. Then of course you have the Ryanair tail. And then on the right side, you have the same details, except you also have the cargo and luggage doors there in the front. There's one above the antenna, and then in the back, you've got it beneath that Irish flag. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it is there. So here is the front view of this model. There's the right side. There's the left side. Here's the top view. And here is the bottom. So at the front, you do have, again, the nose cone painted on, if I can get this to focus. You've got the nose cone. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is there. Your your nose gear with the gear doors. Again, all the gears are rubber and do roll. You have another antenna on bottom there. Then you have underneath the center of the fuselage and underneath the wings, You do have your main gear, which are painted dark blue. On the outsides, you've got your 2 more antennas. You move towards the back, you've got the tail scraper, the doors for the APU painted on. Again, it's kind of hard to tell. And then the APU itself all the way in the back. So as I said before, I think NG's done a fantastic job with this model. Really no flaws that I can see with this model, so it's going to be getting a perfect score of 30 out of 30. But that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.